Bloomfield Hills or Bloomfield Township? Which one is the right one for you? In this video, we're talking about everything you need to know about Bloomfield Hills and Bloomfield Township. And we're starting now. If you're new here and new to me, my name is Paul and I make videos like this to help people like you make better decisions when moving to, from, or around in the state of Michigan. So if you like that sort of thing, check out some of the other videos on my channel. And if you want to make a move in the next 3 days or 3 years, reach out because I would absolutely love to help you do that. My contact information is all below. All right, so Bloomfield Hills and Bloomfield Township. I get asked about this area a lot. It's one of my favorite zones in the state. And the two places, they like get clumped together. People like they just think about it like the Bloomfields, but that's like having twins and like referring to them like they're one person. And that's not fair. I don't think we should do that at all. We should separate the two, like, you know, like they are, like twins, sort of. You'll see.
This guy is major weird.
So let's talk about what's similar and what's different. And a little side note, if you live in one of the Bloomfields right now, drop a comment below and let us know what it's like living there, what you like about it, what you don't like about it, and let me know if I got this right or got it wrong. All right, so the first thing you need to know is about the size and location of the two. The Bloomfields are located right off the Woodward corridor, about 35 minutes away from Detroit, so just sort of like a straight shot. You're gonna hit them. Just driving on down. So they're similar in location, but Bloomfield Township is way bigger than Bloomfield Hills. Like, way bigger. Bloomfield Township is 26 square miles, where Bloomfield Hills is only about 5 square miles. So it's like, again, it's like way bigger. I always say that it looks like Bloomfield Hills is like a ball and Bloomfield Township is like a hand holding the ball. Like, that's what it looks like to me. And because of that, Bloomfield Township has a way bigger population than Bloomfield Hills. More land, more homes, more people. 41,000 people compared to 3,800 people. So again, they're like twins, but like one's a little twin.
Okay, obviously we're not twins.
The next thing you need to know is about the government. Now this is where it kind of gets a little weird. Bloomfield Township is a separate township with its own government. Bloomfield Hills is a city inside Bloomfield Township. It's kind of like Tootsie Roll inside of a Tootsie Pop. It's all part of the Tootsie Pop.
I think you've stumbled upon the perfect analogy.
So residents of Bloomfield Hills are also residents of Bloomfield Township. Does that make sense? Yeah, the Tootsie Pop analogy. That'll get you. So in that way, they're kind of like conjoined twins together, but separate.
Oh, that's a weird analogy.
The next thing you need to know about these areas are the schools. Bloomfield Hills has its own public school district which serves the city as well as parts of Bloomfield Township, West Bloomfield Township, and other nearby areas. Bloomfield Township, on the other hand, does not have its own public school district. Depending on where you live in Bloomfield Township, your kids are going to go to Avondale schools, Birmingham schools, Bloomfield Hills schools, or Pontiac schools. And those different school districts change your taxes drastically. I talk a lot about taxes on this channel, but hey, you know, like it makes sense. Like people want to know, how much am I gonna pay monthly? How much is the house gonna be? And how much is it gonna be for taxes? As an example, $1 million home in Bloomfield Hills with Bloomfield Hills schools or in the section with Birmingham schools, you'll pay about $18,000 a year in taxes. Now, if you have $1 million home in Bloomfield Township, you're gonna pay different rates depending on where you live. If you are in the Birmingham school district, you're gonna be about $19,000 a year. Bloomfield Hills school district, you're gonna be $19,000 a year. Avondale School District, you're gonna be $18,000 a year, and the Pontiac School District, $15,000 a year. So that is the cheapest zone to live in. But, you know, like pros and cons. Pros and cons. The next thing you need to know about these two areas is the difference in real estate. There are some nice houses out in the Bloomfields. If you like the whole Birmingham vibe, but you want more land, this is the zone to live in, either one of them. They're gonna be good. You're gonna have bigger lots, bigger yards, really big houses. Bloomfield Hills is known for some crazy, expensive luxury estates. Personally, when I think of some of the nicest homes in the state of Michigan, this is where my mind goes. And it goes there often because I love nice homes. Today, in Bloomfield Hills, there are only 17 homes available. 17. That's it. The cheapest is a medium-sized ranch for $550,000. So that's like the bare minimum you're gonna have to spend right now to get into Bloomfield Hills. The most expensive is $5.5 million. Whew, I wanna get inside that one. get all up in it. Check it out. Most of the homes for sale though are in about the $2 million range. And what I can tell you is that none of them have a slide in them.
Why would they do that?
If you have $1 million home, multi-million dollar home, you should have a slide somewhere. Like going from upstairs to the downstairs, instead of like the dual staircases, just do one as a slide, I think, or into the basement. I think that would be great. I think you should do it.
What are you, 12?
Fun for all ages. I don't care how old I am, I would still enjoy a slide. Bloomfield Township also has some crazy fancy homes, but there's a bigger variety. There's more space, so you've got like a wide range of possibilities there. More space equals more homes. That's the way land works. Currently in Bloomfield Township, there are 83 homes available. 83! That's 5 times the number of homes over in the hills. The cheapest place here is $200,000, so you can get in pretty inexpensively. Just slide in there. 200 grand? You can do that. The most expensive is $5.3 million. That's a Grand Canyon size gap in values. It's huge. 200 to 5.3 million? They're not neighbors. I mean, that would be really weird. Like if you had like a $5.3 million house and your neighbor is a $200,000 house, that's an awkward situation for everyone.
This house is way bigger than yours.
There are a bunch of homes in the $1 to $2 million range here. So if your budget's in the $1 to $2 million range, there's probably going to be a bunch of options here for you. Next thing you need to know is about the shopping. Bloomfield Hills, because it's so small, you don't have like a lot of crazy shopping options. But in Bloomfield Township, you do have a Target and a Costco. And I know how important Target and Costco is to everyone because it's important to me and my family. So what do you think? Do you want to make one of these places your home? If so, let me know. And if you're still looking for a city town area to live in, or you'd like to sell a property, check out some of these other videos and playlists around here, and I'll see you there.